46 local high schools compete in a tournament of knowledge for a trip to Europe on this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by SBC, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, the one, the only, Brad Friedman.
And the applause dies. This is Brad Friedman saying hello and welcome to Quiz Kids. We have two terrific teams here for you today. Over here we have from San Mateo, the Aragon Dons. And on this side from Atherton, the Menlo High School Knights. Sure, they get applause because they're your kids and you love them. All right, let's start by playing the collaboration round. Nobody loves me, I'm not reading the questions. Go, play for an hour. Gentlemen, welcome to our game. In this round, you will play as a team. I have a series of 10-point questions here. I'll ask your team a question, give you about 3 or 4 seconds to collaborate, and then ask your captain, Chris, to give me the right answer. Boy, is that going to be fun in the lightning round. If you give me the right answer, you score the points. If you give me the wrong answer, the other team gets a chance to collaborate and steal. We'll go back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the first round. Good luck to both teams. And Aragon gets the first question. One intolerable act passed by the British Parliament after the Boston Tea Party required the colonists to provide supplies to British troops and was a main reason why which constitutional amendment was written into the Bill of Rights that prevents the forced supplying of troops.
Third Amendment?
That is right, the Third Amendment. Sure you get it right, they clap for you. I don't care. Chief Justice Earl Warren wrote to the unanimous opinion stating that separate education facilities were inherently unequal in what 1954 Supreme Court case where schools were ordered desegregated with all deliberate speed?
Brown versus Board of Education.
That's right, for 10 points. Nearly 90% of the Earth's geologic history can be classified as Precambrian time, which was followed by Cambrian time. What era contained the Cambrian period?
That says Cenozoic?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Paleozoic?
That is it, the Paleozoic era. In Picasso's famous painting Guernica, what broken object is the warrior holding who lies dead at the bottom of the painting?
A spear?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
A shield?
A sword. Next question. Formerly called Longhorn, it is scheduled for a 2006 launch, 5 years after XP came on the scene. Name this next generation of Microsoft Windows operating software.
I don't know.
Don't know? You could steal.
Alda?
Vista. Many of his poems dealt with animals, including the collections The Hawk in the Rain and Crow. Name this former British poet laureate and widower of American writer Sylvia Plath.
Edgar Allan Poe?
No, I'm sorry. Sylvia Plath may have wanted to marry Edgar Allan Poe, but she did not. What? Chris?
Robert Ben Lauren?
Ted Hughes. That was a tough one. Here's the next question. In 1938, what American tennis star won the Grand Slam by taking the men's events at Wimbledon, the US Open, the French Open, and the Australian Open?
No clue.
No clue. You can steal. Great tennis star Don Budge. His 2005 book, The Colonel and the Little Missy, is the real-life story of Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley. Name this author most famous for his Western novels, including Lonesome Dove.
Cormac McCarthy.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
I'm not saying Lyndon Johnson.
And that's a very wise choice. The other great Western writer of today, Larry McMurtry. That signals the end of the round. Let's look at the score. We have 20 for Menlo and 10 for Aragon. We will come back and talk to everyone named Chris and everyone else too, so don't go away.
Technology gives us the opportunity to make life better. At Oracle Corporation, we believe that creating computer systems for the world's largest companies is only part of our job. With donations of software and hardware, and through grants and volunteer time, Oracle helps enhance education, improve the environment, and build lasting partnerships in local communities. Learn more about Oracle's support of community activities at oracle.com/corporate/community.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
2 years after the telephone was invented, a telephone company was born. 125 years of sweat, of building networks, of getting the job done. After 125 years, we are just getting started. Looking back, moving forward. SBC.
Since 1952, San Mateo Credit Union has been proud to help San Mateo County members and their families achieve their financial dreams. Our deep commitment to the community we serve includes offering a wide variety of financial education programs, like financial literacy workshops for youth, adults, and seniors, seminars about raising money-smart kids, identity theft prevention, and many more. For more information about San Mateo Credit Union, visit us at www.smcu.org.
Emmy Award-winning Peninsula TV provides a large multifunctional TV studio and video production facility, state-of-the-art equipment, and affordable prices. Let our professional staff and crew produce your company or organization's next video, or create your own TV series and air it on one of the Bay Area's largest community cable channels. Contact Peninsula TV at pentv.tv or call 650-637-1936.
Joining us, if you like game shows, if you like to watch game shows, if you would like to come down here, and if you can do a really long, sustained applause, we want you in this studio. Just call us at 650-637-1936. We will send you tickets to a future taping of Quiz Kids. Hello, Aragon Dons and Chris Garris. They're a captain, a senior, and we spoke a lot last year about robotics. I said, what's new? And you wanted to talk more about robotics, but a kind of a different robotics project you just took part in.
Yes, we actually had a sub project we had to make. We had to make an autonomous sub.
Sub, which is slang for submarine.
Yeah.
Yes, a submarine. So how many schools participated in this, or was it just team?
Us within the team.
How many Aragon submarines were there in the pool?
Around 10, but only around 2 of them could actually be called submarines.
The others were called sinking vessels?
Yes.
Yes. And how did you do?
We got across 3/4 of the pool, then we sank.
Oh. Well, submarines should do that, but say if your men would have all drowned.
Yeah, they would have been crushed by the pressure.
Crushed by the pressure. Well, that's too bad. Well, try it again, another time. Or better yet, go swimming. Whatever. And you're going to be doing robotics again this year?
Yes.
Good luck to you there. John Lee, welcome back. Did you have a nice summer?
Yeah, I did.
You had some fun this summer. What did you do? You went up to Alaska?
Yeah, I went up to Alaska on a cruise, and I did some kayaking up there.
So you and your brother would go kayaking and racing along the rivers?
Yeah. I figured my brother and I, we don't work well together, so we just decided to get our own kayak and we'll race each other.
Get into some competition. Did you see any beautiful scenery,
yeah,
moose?
we saw bald eagles and lots of wonderful wildlife up there.
And you told me you kayak down here when you get a chance to.
Yeah.
Good.
So.
Well, it's good to have a brother to compete with.
Exactly.
Well, your parents did a good thing. Brian Duddy, welcome. You are a sophomore, and this is your first time playing Quiz Kids. Yep. You are quite a math whiz, 10th grade, and you're already in AP Calculus. Mm-hmm. And next year, Calculus BC, right?
Probably.
But you also do kind of a fun thing. Aragon is known for an incredible football team, and you work with the team.
On the sidelines during most of the games, I hold the chains, those orange things that determine where the first down is.
So you measure the downs.
Yeah.
Does that require incredible math skill too?
No, usually you just pull it as far as it can go.
So it's strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Well, good for you, and congratulations to your great work with the teams. You get to do a lot of first downs with them, don't you? Let's give a big hand now. Your coach, Kevin Doyle, isn't here, so let's give a hand to Mr. Larry Garris. Chris, he looks like you.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Hello, Menlo. Hello, Chris Rollins. Chris, you've been playing for 3 years? Is this your third year?
This is my second year.
This is your second year. I missed a year somewhere. I duplicated a year in my dreams. You are a senior.
Yeah.
And you are going to college.
Soon, I hope.
Soon, you hope. And most seniors don't even like to talk about this the first round of Quiz Kids, but you wanted to share some of your hopes and dreams and fears and plans. Where are you going to go to college?
Well, I'm looking at like Brown University and the University of Chicago. Those are two really great places.
What programs do they have that you like?
Well, I'm interested in studying like music and English and geology as possible.
You said you want to be the next Michael Tilson Thomas.
Well, I don't know. That was, I guess, maybe.
You got the hair for it?
Cool, I guess.
I mean, that's a start.
I
We just need to get a stick for you and you're set.
I know.
And an orchestra.
Do you
And
have
a
a stick?
city. I don't even have a city. I'll find a stick at a break. Yeah. Well, good luck to you there. We'll find out, so hopefully at some point, whether this dream came true for you.
Thanks.
Welcome back, Colin Etnier. This is your second year.
Yes, it is.
You're a sophomore, and you went this summer on a backpacking trip.
Yes, I did.
And it was a 60-mile trip.
Yeah, the Forestry Service listed 50 miles, but never trust the Forestry Service.
No, they snuck an extra 10 miles in there. You were menaced by bears.
Yeah.
You were had lightning storms attack you, and that was all fine. But you drank bad water.
Apparently.
Yeah, so you had some difficulties otherwise.
Yes, I did.
Which put bears to shame.
It made it interesting, at the very least.
To hike away that way. Well, I'm glad you're here. I understand, you weigh about 70 pounds, 80 pounds?
130.
130. You came back about 110. Your parents said you're kind of skeletal.
Yeah, I was.
Well, I'm glad you got the meat back and you're ready to play. Good luck to you. Elliot Starr, welcome. You're a first-timer here. We've got our first-timers on the end on both teams. You are a junior, and you had a very exciting summer in England.
That I did.
You studied at Cambridge.
Yep.
What did you take?
I took a class in particle physics and then a class in modern world history.
So that's pretty varied. Do you consider yourself more of a scientist or a social science person?
Definitely a scientist.
Definitely scientist. Yeah. Well, good. That was a wonderful opportunity. I hope you had a good time. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Mr. Richard Steinberg. And would you put your hands together for our mighty judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. All right, we will come right back and play some more Quiz Kids. Don't go away.
If you live on the peninsula, there's only one place to get the latest news on business, sports, politics, education, and your community. Peninsula TV, Channel 26, the Peninsula and South Bay's Emmy Award-winning programming resource. For more information or for a programming schedule, go to pentv.tv or call us at 650-637-1936. Peninsula TV, your community programming channel.
Real estate with Bobby Decker is for anyone who owns a home or aspires to do so. Everything that is important to or an interesting facet of home ownership will be covered by our program. Please join us. You won't want to miss Real Estate with me, your host, Bobby Decker.
Technology gives us the opportunity to make life better. At Oracle Corporation, we believe that creating computer systems for the world's largest companies is only part of our job. With donations of software and hardware, and through grants and volunteer time, Oracle helps enhance education, improve the environment, and build lasting partnerships in local communities. Learn more about Oracle's support of community activities at oracle.com/corporate/community.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
2 years after the telephone was invented, a telephone company was born. 125 years of sweat, of building networks, of getting the job done. After 125 years, we are just getting started. Looking back, moving forward. SBC.
Let's play the lightning round. Well, it's 20-10. We want to bring those scores up, so we're going to play a round where you're still playing for 10 points per question. You have little buzzer boxes in front of you. I will ask a question. The first person to buzz in gets to answer for their team. Give me the right answer, you'll score the point. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate and possibly steal the points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the information you've heard. If you get the answer wrong, I will repeat the whole question for the other team. Okay? Good luck to both teams. Here we go. They are a series of encaustic paintings made with hot colored wax on wooden surfaces, many of which are on display in the British Museum, the Louvre, and the Met in New York. What are these portraits originally found in Egypt that depict deceased members of the community? The Fayum mummy portraits. Some believe it was first served in the court of Richard II in England rather than in Italy, and its first version did not include tomatoes since the Europeans had... Colin.
A pizza?
No, I'm sorry. Since the Europeans had not yet discovered them. What is this layered pasta dish usually served with meat, cheese, and vegetables?
Lasagna. Lasagna.
That's right, lasagna. It is called when the quarterback throws an incomplete pass without a realistic chance of completion. Brian.
Intentional grounding.
Correct. Like savings accounts, it is FDIC insured. However, it is different in that it has a specific term.
A CD?
That is correct. Can I accept that? A CD? All right, yes, a CD or certificate of deposit. For water, it occurs at 647 Kelvin and 22 millipascals. What is this point?
Boiling point?
Nope. What is this point on a phase diagram that indicates that at high temperatures and pressures, the liquid and gas phases become indistinguishable?
Sublimation?
The critical point. The first one took place in 1908 at the University of Missouri, and now it's usually associated with a football game. What is this event hosted by colleges and high schools? Colin.
Pep rally?
No, I'm sorry. Where alumni are encouraged to return and support their alma mater.
Homecoming?
Homecoming.
That is right, homecoming. Miguel Hidalgo was the chief instigator of what country's...
Mexico.
That is right. What billiard sport, similar to pool, is played with 15 red balls and 6 other colored balls whose... Elliot.
Snooker?
That's right. What word means to forcibly remove someone from an apartment for not paying their... John.
Evict.
Yes. A bill to remove a 3% excise tax on America's telephone service was considered again in 2005, more than 100 years after the tax was originally imposed to fight what war that began in 1898? Chris.
Spanish-American War.
That's right. The square root of 300 is equal to 10 times the square root of what number? Brian.
3.
You are correct. Geraldine McEwen now plays this character, once played by Helen Hayes. Name this Agatha Christie spinster who lives in St. Mary Mead. John.
Miss Marple.
You are correct. What popular World War II era song contains the famous lyrics, "You must remember this"? Chris.
As time goes by.
That's right. That's the end of the round. Let's look at the score. We are tied 70-70. That's the way I like it. Give me a hand. When we come back, the point values will be doubled. We'll see who breaks the tie. Don't go away.
Since 1952, San Mateo Credit Union has been proud to help San Mateo County members and their families achieve their financial dreams. Our deep commitment to the community we serve includes offering a wide variety of financial education programs, like financial literacy workshops for youth, adults, and seniors, seminars about raising money-smart kids, identity theft prevention, and many more. For more information about San Mateo Credit Union, visit us at www.smcu.org.
Okay. All right, that's enough. All right. I've got enough. Come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What the heck? Man!
If you live on the peninsula, there's only one place to get the latest news on business, sports, politics, education, and your community. Peninsula TV, Channel 26, the Peninsula and South Bay's Emmy Award-winning programming resource. For more information or for a programming schedule, go to pentv.tv or call us at 650-637-1936. Peninsula TV, your community programming channel.
Real estate with Bobby Decker is for anyone who owns a home or aspires to do so. Everything that is important to or an interesting facet of home ownership will be covered by our program. Please join us. You won't want to miss Real Estate with me, your host, Bobby Decker.
It's time to play the Extreme Lightning Round. Gentlemen, tie score, point values are doubled. Anyone could win this game. Here it goes. In one story, she posed for the painting because the original model was unavailable, and another has it that it was almost... Chris?
Mona Lisa?
No. Another has it that it was almost rejected by the Royal Academy of Art. What is this 1871 painting of a sitting woman, originally titled Arrangement in Gray and Black?
Whistler's Mother.
What?
Whistler's Mother. I don't know this American.
Whistler's Mother?
Yeah, Whistler's Mother is right. Among its features are the Sierra San Pedro Martir mountain range and the Bahia de Los Angeles Bay that faces the Sea of Cortez. What is this Mexican peninsula? Yes, Chris?
Baja, California.
That's right. A witness to its events as a child, Louis XIV's reaction to this revolt was to insist on absolutist rule and to deprive the nobility of power. What was the 6-year civil war in France, whose name refers to the stones flung at the windows in Paris? The Fronde.
Oh, yeah.
Among its uses are in neutrino detectors, as a stabilizer for plastics, and with compounds that are found in television tubes. What is this element that, along with nickel, is used for producing batteries for electronics? Elliot.
Cadmium?
You are right. It was first published in 1881, and there was no reference to an earlier version, and it was not associated with the plague until a book written in 1961. What is this popular nursery rhyme that ends...
Ring Around the Rosie?
That's correct. The San Francisco Board of Supervisors designated it as landmark number 228 because of its seminal role in the literary and cultural development of the city and nation. What is this famous bookstore owned by writer Lawrence Ferlinghetti that featured many works of the Beat writers? It's a great store, City Lights. The agreement signed in this city in 1938 annexed the Sudetenland for Germany. Brian?
Munich.
That is correct. 2005 is the year of the rooster in what calendar? Yes, Colin.
Chinese.
That is correct. The line, "How do I love thee, let me count the ways," comes from what set of 44... Colin?
Sonnets. Shakespearean sonnets.
No, I'm sorry. Comes from what set of 44 poems by Elizabeth Barrett Browning? Sonnets from the Portuguese. What chemical element sulfite form, called stibnite, may have influenced the choice of its two-letter chemical symbol SB?
Strontium.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Antimony?
Yes, it's antimony, right. What famous set of 6 concertos did Johann Chris?
Brandenburg concertos.
That's right. 1 week after the September 11th attacks in 2001, NBC News and the National Enquirer each received a letter containing material.
Anthrax?
That is right. On his journey home from the Trojan Wars, Ulysses had to go between a strait where he had to fight either Scylla or
Charybdis?
No. Or Charybdis. Spell Charybdis.
C.
Just say it.
Carybdus.
No. Charybdis. The 2005 book 5 Days in Philadelphia tells of the 1940 Republican convention that chose him. Name this politician who lost the presidential election that year when Franklin Roosevelt won his 3rd term in office. John.
Wallace?
No. You can steal.
Dewey.
Dewey.
Wendell Willkie. It is clear below a pH of 8 and red above a pH of 9.6. Identify this chemical indicator used in titrating. Yes, Chris.
Phenol red.
May I accept that? Yes. That's okay? Okay, phenolphthalein, all right. What 5-letter word means both to make a piece of artillery useless and a metal object used to put railroads together? John.
Spike.
That's right. Former Supreme Court nominee Harriet Miers was once a litigator for what company that in 2005 replaced its CEO, Michael Eisner? Chris.
Disney.
That's right. What term describes the rewriting of a musical piece from one key into another? Chris.
Transposition.
That is correct. 2005 marks 100 years since the Bloody Sunday uprising that took place under what Tsar of Russia who was removed? Chris.
Ivan.
No, I'm sorry. Who was removed from power in 1917?
Yes. Nicholas II.
That's correct. The ancient Greek writer Aeschylus and 19th century British poet Percy Shelley both wrote literary works about what mythological character who brought the secret...
Orestes?
No, I'm sorry. Who brought the secret of fire to man?
Prometheus.
Correct. The novel, speaking of fire, the novel Incendiary, which tells of a terrorist attack there, was published on July 7th, 2005, the same day that real-life terrorists actually bombed the Chris.
London.
You are right. That signals the end of the game. Let's look at the score. 170 over here with 290. Menlo wins the game. It is always exciting to have two strong teams, and you both were very well matched. Gentlemen from Aragon, I thank you for coming. You played excellently. I know you'll have very successful years in all your endeavors. I wish you the very best. And Menlo people, we will see you in our second round, so you stay tuned and keep watching Quiz Kids. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Oracle, and Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar.